Good evening, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Tuesday, October 28, 2014, Tuesday night around 8:24 p.m. in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's dark out. Lows are going to be in the 40s. Tomorrow is going to be a nice and sunny day, the last Indian summer day of this year, but then again, you never know. Temperatures could peak out at 70. Get it out and enjoy it, because this weekend we could have a rain or even a snowstorm. Some news to report. The Game Show Network has renewed its original game show, Idiot Test, for a second season. And also ESPN2 is going to rebrand the show Numbers Never Lie, hosted by Michael Smith and Jemay Hill, as His and Hers beginning Monday. His and Hers is actually a podcast on ESPN.com hosted by the same two, and it's a good show, so it's going to be rebranded and it's supposed to be great. And one more thing before my final video blog of the night. I've been posting a lot of old photos of me and Hooter Girls of Boston, which is in my photo library over the first few years of me going to Hooters. I have a lot more that I'll be posting soon. And Thursday, I'm going to be telling you some stories about my times at Hooters. I'm not going to tell you all 10 years of my stories of Hooters in one video blog, because that could be taken for hours. I'm going to be doing 1998 and 1999 on Thursday, and if everybody likes it, it might be maybe a regular feature on my video blogs on Thursdays, because it's throwback Thursdays. Okay, my third and final video blog of the night is my personality profile. My personality profile tonight is about actress and model Shelley Hack. Shelley Hack's known for her role as Tiffany Wells on the classic television series Charlie's Angels. She was only on there for 1 year, but she was pretty good as Tiffany Wells, and Shelley was actually a supermodel back in the 70s before her role on Charlie's Angels. Shelley was born in White Plains, New York in 1947, but she grew up in nearby Greenwich, Connecticut. She graduated from high school at the famous Greenwich Academy, and then she entered Smith College, and she has a history degree. Shelley started modeling back in her teenage years, and after college she continued to model. She got contracts modeling a lot of stuff like clothes and perfume and other stuff. She became a supermodel in the 70s, and she was famous for modeling Revlon's Charlie perfume, and there was a lot of commercials with her as the Charlie girl and stuff in the 70s. And then Shelley started to act in little pieces of movies and television. Her first major role was in the 1977 movie Annie Hall, starring Woody Allen, and she played a street strangler. And then she had bits and parts in television shows and movies. 1979 was Shelley Hack's breakthrough role. She auditioned for the role of Tiffany Wells on Charlie's Angels, and she got it. She beat out such actresses as Michelle Pfeiffer and Kathy Lee Gifford, and Tiffany Wells replaced Sabrina Duncan, who was played by Kate Jackson on Charlie's Angels for the 4th season. And the character Tiffany Wells was a police officer from Boston that graduated from her first in her class, and her father was an old friend of Charlie Townsend. That's what the storyline. And for the year that Shelley was on, she played the role of Tiffany Wells pretty good. Tiffany Wells was like glamorous, and she was the leggy angel and stuff like that. She had some great adventures on there. She didn't have too much of featured roles, Tiffany Wells, because it was kind of in the background. I think only two episodes that had a feature. Like Tiffany was in most of the scenes, especially in the one with Angels on Campus, when Tiffany goes undercover as a sorority mother for the college she went to. And then there was a second one that she was in a feature role as like nips and tucks as a going undercover as a nurse and stuff. But a lot of people criticized Shelley Hack playing Tiffany Wells because she wasn't really that character wasn't really that smart. You know, replaced the smart one, Sabrina Duncan, and this is when the Charlie's Angels was dipping in the ratings and stuff like that. She got fired on Valentine's Day 1980, saying she wasn't going to be welcomed back in the 5th season of Charlie's Angels. That wasn't good because I thought Shelley played Tiffany pretty good, but you know, I think the producers Spelling and Goldberg really wanted to save the series, and the character Tiffany Wells wasn't doing them any good, so she got gone. And then Shelley starred in 2 more television series that was short-lived. 1983, Cutter to Houston, and 1986, Jack and My. But those series only lasted half a season. It was too bad. And Shelley was supposed to be on Night Court. She was going to start in Night Court in 1984, but some like contract dispute and prevented that from happening. Plus, she screen tested for one of the characters. She didn't really like the character, so she didn't even star in Night Court, which is not good. And then she starred in several other television movies and stuff. She got out of the world of acting in 1997, Shelley did, and she went into the world of politics. She became a registered and polling station supervisor in the 1997 elections for Bosnia and Herzegovina. She produced the television debates in those countries, presidential debates and stuff, and she became a member of the Pacific Council of International something. And then she and her husband produced a production company to do political events for other countries. She did that for about 10 years. In 2000, Shelley guest hosted Biography on the A&E network for a week. It was saluting Charlie's Angels. She was the guest host. She did a pretty good job on it, and she still has those very nice legs, and she was the leggy angel and stuff like that. She probably has one of the best legs in the world. And also in 2008, Shelley Hack was on the Oprah Winfrey Show talking about her being a model and her role in Charlie's Angels and stuff. And she said it was one of the greatest things she's ever did, and also with being a supermodel in the 70s and stuff like that. It was pretty good, and she's like, Shelley Hack was, her character Tiffany Wells was probably my second favorite angel next to Chris Monroe, who was played by Cheryl Ladd. And that's about it on that. And I like doing these video blogs, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. And tomorrow, there's going to be 3 more of these video blog subjects. Tomorrow is going to be the top 10 greatest television, Boston television, female news anchors of all time. I'm going to list them from 10 to 1. I'm not going to at number 7 like I did this morning, but I cleared that up. That was probably an error on my part. We all make errors, and I made a little boo-boo, but that's okay. I rectified the situation in the second video blog that I had for the day, and also my Week 9 NFL predictions. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about Monday Night Baseball on ABC. The person I profile is going to be taking a rest tomorrow, taking a break. It's being like having a day off, just like when Major League Baseball has 162 games. Some of the things like the top 10 list and the person I profile take a rest maybe once a week or so. But I'll be back soon. And don't forget, future video blogs, Facebook friends, will be about the Prime 9, Julie Broughton, Local News 6, and Heidi Lee Pratt, and Janelle Tobin, and Crystal Pistol, and Dee Patel. Last week, no bust, Donna Beauregard, Tony Ramos, Bruce Cronin, and Angelo. Millions of dollars in scratch tickets he scratches each year. And don't forget, Facebook friends and YouTube followers, send me questions, and they'll be answered in these video blogs sometime in November or December. I have no questions right now, so Facebook friends, YouTube followers, send me in the questions. I can't do a video blog if I make up the questions and I answer them. Have a good night, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. Bye now.